Well, CTV's Renee Rodgers is following this for us today. Renee, what can you tell us about this decision here to not lay any charges?
Hi, Ella. Yes, well, it is the deadliest bus crash in Manitoba history. 17 people were killed and 8 others seriously injured after a bus on its way to a casino carrying 25 people, mostly seniors, collided with a semi-truck on the Trans-Canada Highway, leading to a fiery crash and devastating the community of Dauphin, where many of these people were from. Now, dashcam video that was reviewed by police shortly after the crash revealed that the semi-driver, in fact, had the right of way. But today, after a long and complex investigation, Manitoba RCMP and the Crown Attorney revealing that no charges will be laid against the bus driver. Take a listen.
I'm here today to say that based on the Crown's review, no charges are being authorized in relation to the collision that occurred. As investigators, we hope to provide the why of what happened, and that is why we do what we do. But in this case, we cannot say why the bus proceeded into the intersection that day when it was unsafe to do so.
Now, police say a search of the driver's cell phone revealed that it was not in use during the time of the crash or shortly before. They also say no drugs or alcohol were in the driver's system at the time of the crash. What they do say, though, is that 3 separate blind spots would have played a significant role in this crash. And in fact, we heard from the Crown Attorney today that upon review of that dash cam footage from the truck, police were able to see that the driver could not see that semi-truck coming and didn't act in a way that was markedly different than any other reasonable driver would have acted at the time of that collision. So therefore, again, saying unlikely that there would be a conviction and therefore no charges will be laid.
Renee, you mentioned that this was a long and complicated investigation, no doubt made more complicated by the fact that officers have not been able to speak to the driver involved. Just talk us through why that is.
Yes, that's right. They haven't been able to speak to the driver because the driver, while surviving the crash, did suffer a traumatic brain injury from that crash. So police have never been able to talk to the driver about this. We knew that there was a medical condition that was keeping police from being able to talk to the bus driver. Today, we learned that it was a traumatic brain injury. We learned that the bus driver now is unable to care for himself. He needs the help of the community, unable to make decisions for himself. And we also learned that he's unlikely to improve, his condition unlikely to improve. So therefore, we likely will never hear from the bus driver his perspective on exactly what happened here. But once again, no charges being laid in this case. And it's the end of a very devastating and trying chapter for that community, Ella.
CTV's Renee Rodgers, thank you for the update.
Welcome.